What do you mean by that?
You of all people should know. There's nothing so cruel as memory. The pointy, bitey little thunderbolts, unwanted party crashers screaming for your synapses. Inescapable, unrelenting, not at all friendly. You can't even escape into madness.
You're goddamn right.
My life sucks, and I can't stop thinking about it. I mean, this isn't about me, though, so let me just give you the basics. This was made entirely by me. I wrote down my thoughts on the subjects, and I'm not gonna yap any more than I need to. So, yeah. Here's some of my internet and gaming-related memories. Don't go anywhere! R64, since I'm not allowed to call it by its original name, was something I absolutely adored back in the day. I was actually a big fan of SMG4 up until the anime arc, where I turned my back on him entirely. I claimed it was because of Human Meggy, but I had this prejudice against animes, that's probably why. I mean, it was a thing back then. I was told anime and furries were cringe, and you shouldn't be into either of those things. I mean, those are both prejudices I still struggle with, even today. I mean, I had a hard time getting myself into Nier Automata. And, would you look at that? It's one of the best games ever made, and I am happily married to 2B. I'm gonna kill my... Element animation, the Villager News guys. I liked Villager News, sure, I guess, but I'm actually not talking about that right now. No, what I'm talking about is The Crack. There's these little shorts featuring 3 eggs, Jason, Dan, and that other one. Yeah. They're actually really good from what I watched. I mean, there's this Christmas video where Sam Pepper shows up and hijacks the YouTube channel.
It's a duplication device! Oh my god, you're me! I know! Ugh, that's creepy. Now go and do my bidding. Okay, me?
That's so not going to end well.
Hello?
Hi!
I mean, I think my favorite one, though, is probably the one where Jason is thrown into a padded room because he has brain rot, and the other two decide to be a good idea to harass the mentally ill. I mean, that's what I do, you know? I do it all the time.
Hey, watch this. Hey, your mom was at my place last night. Really? Yeah, me and her were making eggs. What? Well, that doesn't make sense.
So, I mean, does The Crack hold up? You know, like, if you watch it now, is it anywhere near as good as it would have been back then? I mean, that's kind of a rhetorical question, isn't it? I just said it's really good. Yeah. This video. This video was the funniest thing ever to me back in 2016, which is really unfortunate, but I'm not even gonna bother wasting time on this. I'm just gonna play the clip and move on.
Do you know what I had to do to make this cake? I'll give you a hint. The icing really isn't icing.
Failure.
Actually, I wondered how he's been doing lately. Oh my god. Now these were good. I remember watching the same PeanutButterGamer and Space Hamster videos on repeat back in, I don't know, I don't keep track of time that well. I mean, to be honest, I don't even remember how old I am.
Ah, you can't. Oh, he actually hit me. It's like everything I've ever known is a lie. And being lied to, even if it's by myself, makes me angry. So angry, in fact, that I think I'll do some terrible things to Link. Again. Wait for it, and seizure.
He's actually been uploading for years. I mean, he hasn't fallen off, unlike someone I know. They aged pretty good. I like him a lot still. Go subscribe to that guy. Everyone on the planet, all 8 billion of you.
And now for his second jump. He's thinking. It looks like he wants a different placement for this one. He casually defies gravity and steps onto the platform. Gotta clear out the sky of any potential hazards. And he takes the jump. Oh, the form is brilliant. Let's see if he can hold. Amazing! Simply amazing! I don't even know what just happened, but it was one of the most wonderful things I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
This guy talked about Pokemon and made these really big lists that I watch all the time. Do they still hold up?
At this day and age, some people will believe anything. This Pokemon must be related to that Pokemon because that Pokemon has the same butt as that Pokemon.
Probably not, but they're gold anyways. Sadly, he doesn't make videos anymore. Or maybe it's not sad. I mean, if it's like what he wants, right? I can't really complain. And if you're stumbling upon this, then I see you. I can see.
Brock's dad is the first homeless man Ash meets, and he's on the streets trying to sell rock.
Say it with me, class. I used to watch these videos on repeat. Good boy! You have a decent short-term memory. Unless you don't, then, sorry. Every episode includes 3 Roblox games that the host, a character Xenowolf made, would play and give an entertaining explanation on why they're bad.
But before we do anything else, we must design our character, because for some reason, just like in real life, people in Roblox will judge you by your looks. How fucking unfair.
Does this series hold up nowadays? Given that there's a homophobic slur in the very first episode, probably not. I mean, it also started in 2016, I'm pretty sure, which was a very obnoxious time.
Oh well, let's just be a taxi driver, because at least I can force people into getting into the back of my big white, small yellow car.
Not the series is bad, of course, since I still enjoy it, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna let it slide, you know?
What the? You just leave me unconscious on my front lawn? What kind of sick man are you?
I have malaria.
Oh my god, really?
And now you have malaria.
What?
I'm just kidding. Stay the fuck out of my house.
SmashBits. If I had to introduce SmashBits to you, then you are an uncultured savage. SmashBits made bangers back in the day, like the If X Was Realistic series. If Undertale was realistic, which might as well be its own separate thing at this point, right? And then there's the Minecraft story mode videos. What I'm talking about, though, is the 2 Hello Neighbor videos. Now, I know if Hello Neighbor was realistic, it's only with the funny haha Twitter thing.
This is a replica of Andy's room from Toy Story. What, do you have a Toy Story fetish or something? Pretty much.
But I think the other one, Hello Neighbor funny animation, is much better. The neighbor's voice from realistic is much funnier, duh. But the Russian voice from funny animation fits better, and I just, I like Russian accents, so I just kinda like it anyway.
This is the saddest and longest taco commercial I have ever seen. What is this? The boy.
they both have their own strong suits, with realistic highlighting their neighbor's seemingly omniscient and unstoppable nature, as well as the fact that he always jumps you and throws you back to your house like nothing happened. The funny animation, though, it highlights the overall absurdity of the game, like the puzzles and the house itself, with entire rooms being dedicated to seemingly random things. These definitely hold up and are really funny.
Oh, a Jiggy Wiggy. Damn it! Maybe there's something I can throw at it. Dare the door open up? Let the adventure begin!
Okay, now for some personal stories that are entirely unique to me. I did not write any notes for these since they're purely memories, and I should be able to remember it all on the spot. I mean, there's 4 of them, and the last one has actually been going on for over 6 years now. The first one, however, I remember my mom didn't want me playing Grand Theft Auto. The thought of that she was like, nope, you can't play that until you're like 20 or something. I don't remember, something like that. And I was like, okay. So, but I was allowed to play, I think Advanced Warfare. I think I was allowed to play that, and I liked it. I really liked it. I think that was that's the one. Advanced Warfare, the one with the. Do they have jetpacks? It's been years. But there was this guy I lived close to, right? And I saw him like pretty often. He let me ride on the back of his bike. It was cool. Maybe have worked together. No, sorry, that's not the point. That's not the point. He comes over and he was like, "Hey, I got Saints Row 2. It's kind of like GTA. I just want Advanced Warfare." I'm told it's the best trade I've ever made. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, yeah, the Demolition Derby. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. No, it's not. I'm not a serial killer. Please leave me alone. Oh, there's also the time where Captain Sparkles trained me to defeat Herobrine. Yeah, I used to play Minecraft, like, I think Pocket Edition, with my stepbrother, Devin, and he was in the room with me when I was playing, like, alone, and Captain Sparkles, he joins my game, and he says in chat, right, he says that I gotta defeat Herobrine because he's coming. So I start shooting at like targets and stuff with my bow, and I'm like Devin, you seeing this? Captain Sparkles is training me to defeat Herobrine. I'm gonna be Herobrine, and I mean, it's kind of obvious by now, right? I mean, that was him. That was all him. There was never Captain Sparkles. Herobrine? I'm just kidding. The Herobrine part, that was real. You wanna know why they keep removing him? Me. I got him. There's the talking horse. The talking horse, that one's way more complicated. I'm sorry. I'd also play Minecraft on the Xbox, I think, the 360. And I'd play with like some online friends that I don't talk to anymore. They were kind of like side characters. Is that sociopathic? I'm sorry. I was playing with this one guy. We were in a party together. And I come across this, like, I think horse or something. I think it was in a super flat world. And this horse just starts talking to me. It's moving around, it's talking to me. And, like, I can hear it. Not even in chat, I can hear it. And I was like, this guy. So I'm talking to him, right? I say something, he responds. Crazy. Can you guess where this is going? Yeah, invisibility potion. Yeah, and he just made his voice more soft and higher pitched, I guess. I was never a talking horse. I wish there was. I wish. You know how funny that would be? Just to have a I can't say that, actually. I'm gonna get arrested. This has been annoying me for 6 years. Alright. 6 years ago, I saw these little SFM animations, I think, with like the Four Swords cast, you know, like the four different colored links, yeah, those guys. And I saw them, and there was this like animation. I don't know how long it was. I think it was like 7 to 10 minutes maybe, and they're all like doing random stuff, I guess, you know, just hanging out, being brothers. I wish I had a brother. And it like abruptly at like the end, there's like a 9/11 tribute. I think I think they're standing over like a couple graves maybe, and there's like, this was so horrible. How could this happen? It was just like out of nowhere. And so this reappeared in my mind like a couple years ago, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go find that. I looked for it, didn't find it. I swear I remembered the name of the channel though. It was Lil Pro Anime. There's so many of these kinds of videos on her channel, and guess what? Guess what? It's not there. Maybe I didn't do a deep enough search. Maybe not, because I did have specific parameters, right, when I was looking. But I did look. I did not find anything like that. Which sucked. It drove me mad. When something happens, right, the way I cope with it is like, I have it somewhere, you know, that's like how I get closure. So I remember something from like years ago, like this fanfic that I hated. I find it and put it somewhere, and like a server or something, I don't know, I put it there, you know. So now that it's stored somewhere, I can stop thinking about it, because that's the end of that, you know. And if I ever think about it and I want to look at it, I can't. I can't do that. You took something from me. You took something from me. So I did a way deeper dive, like right before this, like a couple days ago, and what do you know? I found her. I found her. Oh, I was on my stalker stuff, really, which is why I stopped. I know who you are. If you're, like, somehow here, like, if you can hear me, you know, if you're watching this, I know who you are. And that's enough. I gotta cut this off before they get me. Remember, if you live in California, your opinion doesn't matter. Goodbye.